Once I was diagnosed, I was directed to the Chordoma Foundation website, which contains all the resources I would need to completely understand my cancer. Chordoma is a slow-growing cancer of tissue found inside the spine. It can happen anywhere along the spine, but most often occurs in the tailbone, like mine, or where the spine meets the skull. Chordoma tumours develop from cells of a tissue known as notochord. The notochord is a structure which helps the development of a spine within an embryo, but once the fetus reaches about 8 weeks old, the notochord disappears. But sometimes some of the cells are left behind, and in rare cases these turn into the cancer we know as chordoma. Symptoms of chordoma vary depending on the location of the tumour. For a sacral tumour like mine, the, if you like, red flag symptoms include loss of bowel and bladder control and sexual dysfunction. But that wasn't the case for me. I didn't have either of those symptoms. I can't definitely say these are symptoms of chordoma, but this is what I experienced building up to my diagnosis. It started with the sensation of a pulled hamstring in my right leg, which then turned into a bit of sciatica. Alongside that, I had severe back pain, which meant I couldn't sit properly and I couldn't walk for more than about 10 minutes without needing to sit down or take the weight off. I had numbness down my right leg, and I also had pins and needles in my right foot. With the amount of pain I was in, I lost my appetite. I had blood tests done just to kind of rule in or rule out different things, and everything came back clear. There was nothing alarming about my blood results. It was only once we had the MRI that my diagnosis was determined. When I was younger, I found out I was prone to IBS. Now, that could have just been a coincidence, but I also suffered with really bad growing pains. That could have also been a coincidence. Whether that is linked to the chordoma, we won't know, but it's got me thinking, was it telling me things all along? As said before, these are simply the symptoms that led me to my diagnosis, but I wouldn't have got any of it checked out without me thinking there was something seriously wrong, and thanks to my physio as well for pushing me to get an MRI, I managed to get diagnosed. We knew something was wrong, we got it checked, and now I'm on this journey. As horrible as it is, I'm glad we found out what was wrong.